this is Kai. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading on Adam Walsh. He is the creator, I guess, of the show America's Most Wanted, and his daughter Megan Walsh. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm doing this reading. I was on TikTok last week and I saw another creator's video about Megan Walsh. They were saying that her father, John Walsh. Her father, John Walsh, had called CPS to have her kids taken from her. And they were saying that the reason why is because she was going on TikTok, making videos, alleging that her father sacrificed her brother, his son, Adam Walsh, so he could have fame, so he could have the show. And that was very interesting to me because you already know, if this is not your first time stopping by, that I believe that there is a price for fame, and most are willing to do anything for it, especially if you have had success. That's my belief. You don't have to believe that, but I believe that. So that was very interesting to me. And then Megan's boyfriend, I couldn't gather if he was the father of the kids, had made his own video about saying how John wants Megan to do certain things in the industry. She has a brother, he's in the industry, and just a whole bunch of stuff. I'm actually going to post links of the TikTok videos in the comment section. Or I might try to add clips in my video. But anyway, so I wanted to ask, my first question was, did John Walsh sacrifice... Okay, first of all, before I get into that, if you know anything about John Walsh, America's Most Wanted, I believe back in I think it was in the 80s, they were living in Florida. They had a son. His name was Adam. He was like 6 years old. He got abducted from a mall. He was with his mother. He got abducted. They never found him. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they only found his head. Oh, and another theory that they had was that Ron DeSantis is like Adam Walsh, which I don't believe that. But anyway, so yeah, and my mind was completely blown because I remember the whole situation back in the 80s or whatever. I'm telling my age now. With Adam and the whole circumstance surrounding that. And watching America's Most Wanted, I felt like John Walsh, back in the day, I felt like he's very passionate about his job. I felt like he's very committed. And then for me to see that video on TikTok about his daughter alleging that he put up his child for fame, it just blew my mind. So I said I had to do a reading on it. Alright, so I only had like 3 questions. The first wanted to ask was, did John Walsh sacrifice his son for fame? And they were also saying, like, in the comments and like other TikTok videos, they were saying that the wife was, John's wife was having an affair at the time. They were saying that she was allegedly having an affair at the time that the child got abducted. She was allegedly had left him in this particular store for a long time alone. So it was kind of, some weird circumstances. So I wanted to ask, did John sacrifice Adam Walsh? Did John Walsh sacrifice Adam Walsh for fame? This is all alleged. And based on what his own daughter said, so I should ask, is what Megan is alleging about her father and her brother, is that true? And I know that I talk about TikTok a lot, but I come across so many interesting videos that it just blows my mind. Got the Six of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Got the Justice card in reverse. Got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I would say yes. That what Megan is alleging about her father and her brother is true. Absolutely. I mean, if you just, okay. I don't know, like for me it's in reverse. I don't know how you're seeing it. You might be seeing it upright, but with just these cards, if you can see them better upright, they're all making deals. They're all making deals. Making a deal, signing a contract, signing contracts, name on a dotted line. And it's just a lot of people. Making deals with a lot of people. Playing games. If you can see this Six of Wands upright. Game playing. Mysteriousness. Playing your cards right. Playing your cards right. Playing the cards that you are dealt. Playing the hand that you are dealt. With the cards, they're throwing the cards. A game of chance. Because the thing you have to understand about fame and, you know, quote unquote selling your soul, it's a game of chance. You can put your name on a dotted line. You can sign the contracts. You can do the rituals. You can do the spells. You can do everything that they tell you to do, but it's still a crapshoot. It's no guarantee that you making these bargains, you making these deals with higher ups, with unknown people, people in the background, people that we don't see, people that we don't know, and it may or may not work out for you. I mean, because if you look at it, if you think about it, there have been so many, as far as like music, one-hit wonders. There have been so many people that have, you know, as far as like actors and actresses, getting TV shows, getting in movies and having one hit show and one movie and you never hear from them again. And I mean, you're putting your chips on the line. You're putting everything on the line. You're putting something precious on the line and you don't know. And it's like you're just, you know, tossing it to the wind and just letting the chips fall where they may. You see what I'm saying? Just letting the chips fall where they may. Just throwing caution to the wind and saying, okay, give me the best that you got. It's because, you know, with him doing that, and also with the Justice in reverse, I feel like it comes up in reverse because for the Sun, before Adam, and I can't remember if the guy got caught. I can't remember. He may have. It's still no justice, because it's still no justice for him. Because yes, the father had a successful show. I don't even know if the show was still on. It was a very long running show. It brought a lot of justice for other people, but for that particular little boy, it brought no justice, because it brought his family fame and fortune, and they weren't doing bad, I don't think, even before the whole situation. I think they were at least middle class. It's still no justice for him. You know what I mean? Like, it's still no justice. And I feel like with all these cards in reverse, especially the justice card in reverse, and actually it's like, and I feel like this woman in this justice card, I feel like this represents Megan, because if you see her face, she doesn't look very happy. It's like she's being, it's an older man here, could represent a father, another male figure, trying to persuade her to sign something, trying to persuade her to do something, like kind of like trapping her from wanting to do what she wants. So I feel like these cards come up in reverse, especially the justice card, because there is no justice. At the end of the day, there was no justice for the children. You know, one child was lost forever. The other children lost their sibling forever. So there was no justice for them. So even when you have the fame or the fortune, it's still that big hole in your heart. You know what I mean? It's still that big hole that's missing. And that's why I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it wasn't worth it. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I don't feel like, and also with these cards in reverse, I don't feel like, yes, he had a very successful show, but I think there were other endeavors that he wanted to get into, he wanted his children to get into, and they just didn't pan out. So it was no justice for that. It was profitable. They made money, but not as much money as he wanted to make, as much money as he anticipated. It wasn't as much fame as he wanted to have, because I think one of the biggest gripes that I gathered from the videos that I saw was that he was trying to push his children into the industry, especially Megan, and she just was not interested in that. And she started to create these videos. To me, I feel like, from the little clip that I saw of hers, because you have to understand, I didn't see her original videos. I saw people what they call on TikTok, stitching her videos and playing clips of her video. So what I gathered is that she's been in a lot of pain her entire life, and I don't know if she struggled with mental health issues or any addiction issues, but I feel, from what I gathered from just the little clips that I saw, that she's in a lot of pain. I don't know how old she was when the tragedy happened with her brother, but you know, can you imagine, you just one day you have a sibling and then you don't? Like, there's no amount of money, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, there's no amount of money that can fill that void. You know, the money is like, it's like little trinkets. It's, you know, just little trinkets. It's like little sprinkles. It's not like, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's not like a windfall of money. It's not like so much money that it's just worth it. You know what I mean? And I feel like John feels that way too. I don't feel like he made as much money as he wanted to make with these cards in reverse, especially the Eight of Pentacles. I don't feel like it was as lucrative as he would have liked it. And I feel like, especially with the Justice in reverse, I feel like not only did he, you know, surrender that situation, but he also surrendered relationships with his other children, especially Megan. Like, that was surrendered as well. You see what I'm saying? That was, he exchanged, you know, a decent amount of money, but not like billions of dollars. But he gave up so much. You know what I mean? He gave up way more than he bargained for. And that's the thing with fame. It's a crapshoot. For every Beyonce that you have, you're going to have the one-hit wonder. You know what I mean? It's not always going to pay out what you expect it to for what you have to give up. You know what I mean? Alright. So I wanted to ask, so Megan was alleging that her father had called CPS and made allegations against her as far as her children are concerned. And I wanted to know, why did John call CPS on Megan? Why did he do that? He's already, based on how Megan feels, he's already given up so much. Why would he do that as well? Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Wants to destroy her family. Wants to destroy her family, her happiness, what makes her content, what brings her joy. But why? Page of Swords in reverse. What I'm thinking? What I'm thinking? Obviously it has to do with the children, but Three of Cups. What I'm thinking is John wanted for the children, for Megan's children, to enter the industry. He wants to put them to work. He wants to gain more happiness, success through the children. Because, you know, especially in the industry, it's nothing cuter than some cute little kids on a commercial or in a movie with, you know, no teeth in the front and they're saying their lines. Like, children are just adorable. And I feel like he wanted to, I feel like he wants to gain more fame, more notoriety through her children. And I feel like she refused. I feel like she refused to do that. I feel like she refused to allow him to do that. So he made allegations on her because she refused to compromise, refused to you know, give in to his wishes. Ten of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords could represent a young child, young boy, could be a little girl too, young boy, young girl, Ten of Cups, family life, happiness, joy, her happiness, her joy, you know, for the most part, people's children are their happiness and their joy, the thing that they, you know, live for, that they find a sense of purpose in. And Ten of Cups in reverse, that has been, you know, uprooted, disrupted, and I feel like, I don't know if she has boys or girls or whatever, but whoever the young child is, could be an air sign child. This child in particular, with the Three of Cups upright, I feel like this child in particular, I feel like she has a child that's very smart. I mean, all children are smart, but this particular child is very quick-witted, may have the makings of, you know, really on-point comedic timing, quick-witted, probably could learn lines fast, probably picks up on things fast, and could very well, Three of Cups in reverse, be a performer, be an actor, be on stage, have success, be celebrated, have the fame. But she just doesn't, Megan just doesn't want that for her children. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want that for her children. She didn't want it for herself. So I know, based on the videos that I saw and the, you know, the clips from the boyfriend, what they were saying in the comments, and the little clips that I saw from her, she didn't want that life for herself because she knew what it did to her own sibling. She doesn't really want that association with Three of Cups. This could represent Hollywood, you know, with the mask, acting, being on stage, you know, parading around, being in the limelight, you know, being like you see in the center of attention. I just don't feel like she wants that. But this child in particular, she has one child in particular that could really blow up in the industry, could really be like that child star that you see, the Justin Biebers, the I don't know, so many child stars out here, I don't even know their names, but you know, the children that start off at a really young age, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, really young in the industry, get a lot of fame really fast. She has one child in particular that would do really well in the industry, and I feel like that's what her father wants, to gain more fame, more notoriety, more accolades through these children. And if the mother's not going to do it willingly, he's going to force her hand. But let me ask, will Megan Walsh get her children back? Will she get her children back? And also with the Three of Cups upright, I feel like he's celebrating. Got the Knight of Wands. I feel like with the Three of Cups upright, he's celebrating because I feel like he feels like he's one step closer to getting what he wants as far as like the children are concerned. Like, I feel like it's twofold with him. Forcing her, you know, has to relinquish her rights with the children, which gets him a step closer to being able to take them. And, you know, so I feel like that was like, and I hate saying it, like he really celebrated that moment of uprooting, disrupting her family, because it gets him one step closer to what he wants. with the Knight of Wands. Got the Emperor upright. Which I feel like represents John. And I feel like he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Like, you probably can't see, but in this card there's a moon behind him. So, and again on this card he's signing something, he's making a deal, he's got some tricks up his sleeve, he's got some secrets that he's kept hidden. Knight of Wands, very passionate, almost, and I hate saying it, like him doing what he did to his, you know, his daughter is like almost orgasmic to him. Like, I know it sounds horrible. Strength. I feel like eventually she will get her children back, but it's not without a fight. Because he's, like, this energy just feels very stoic to me. Like, you know, like, very cemented. Like, he's got a lot of pull. He knows people she doesn't know. He had, with the moon in the back, secrets, hidden people, hidden things. He knows people she doesn't know. He has connections she doesn't know about. But with this Strength card, she's holding on. She's holding on for real. She's holding on for sure. She's not gonna give up easily. She's not gonna give up easily, this fight with her dad, but I feel like it's gonna take a while. Knight of Wands could be she's granted some kind of visitations, you know, short visits or something, gets to see them for short periods of time. But she's got a lot of barriers that she's going to have to go through, because he has connections. Like, once you enter the industry, even before you enter the industry, to even get into the industry, you got to know somebody who knows somebody. You know what I'm saying? And he knows people that she doesn't know. You know, could be part of a secret society she doesn't know about, that she's not a part of, and if you're not a part of it, you can't penetrate it. Could be Emperor, could also be he knows the head of the Child Protective Services, he knows the director, he knows the sheriff in town, or I don't even know how the police order goes. Sheriff, is that the highest cop or whatever? Deputy, I don't know. He knows somebody like that. I feel like she's holding on now. She's not a weakling. She's not afraid. She's not bashful. She's not gonna back down. I thought my camera had died. I feel like 8 months. It's probably gonna take a while for her to make some headway as far as even just visitations with her children. 8 months, maybe 8 years. With the Strength. Also, I feel like with the Knight of Wands also, I feel like there's a lot of threats. A lot of threats. And when I say threats, I'm not just talking about like over the phone, like verbal threats. You know what I mean? By people who know people. And people who can do things. You know what I mean? But I do think eventually she will get them back. But I don't think it's going to be without a fight. I think it's going to be a legal battle. She's going to need a good lawyer. 8 months. August 8 months, 8 years, something with the number 8. And also with this strength card and this infinity sign, I feel like even with, if she gets partial custody again, joint custody, visitation, it's always gonna, I feel like it's gonna be an ongoing battle that's never gonna end. I don't think it's gonna be where she gets her children back and he just leaves it alone. I don't think he's ever gonna leave the situation alone as far as her and her kids go. This is all alleged, okay? Alright, so those are the only questions that I had as far as John Walsh and his daughter Megan. My name is Kai. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you have not done so already, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye.